Relatives who did not sleep all night ask Ferit, Abidin and serien where they were. Ferit told me what Nedi had found. Yalıç says they've lost track of him now. Ferit hopes that Neci will call him. Suna rushed to Abidin, saying that she was afraid for them. When Abidin sees Ferit's jacket in the room, he fights with Suna again. Esma scolds serien, and he asks me to take care of myself. Serien lies to his mother that he won't be treated. As soon as the mother leaves, serien calls the doctor and makes an appointment. Esma does not believe that her daughter has changed her mind and suggests that Suna tell Ferit everything. Suna says that if she suspects anything, she will be the first to tell him. Çiçek is angry at Sadık for being completely stupid. Sadık thought Ferit would come alone to meet Neci. And Abidin will no longer help him. Sadık invited Kazım. He says that the time to pay off the debt has not yet come. But Sadık said that he had not called him because of a debt but wanted to offer a partnership. Çiçek sends beautiful rosaries to Abidin. Ferit. He tries to find out from İfakat about his grandfather's plans. And he's waiting for a call from Ney. Aisha tells her mother in the kitchen that she has a good feeling and everything will change in the mansion soon. Abidin does not believe that a mother with such connections could not find him for so many years. Sadık locks Kazım in a room with Sadık. Tak tells him that they will soon become one family. Kazım said that he already has a wife. Çiçek asks Kazım, does he want to get rich obscenely? Kazım replies that he has everything. Çiçek asks if he wants to be independent of the Karkins. Kazım replies that he and Korhan are one family. Çiçek starts talking about the fact that his daughter will not be able to give the Korhans an heir. Suddenly Sadık announces a visit. Çiçek tells Kazım to listen carefully. Abidin asks to tell the truth. Çiçek says it's his father's clear cut. Abidin says that she only now remembered about his existence. He asks her what she wants from him. Çiçek says he wants to give him all his power and wealth. She says that everything will change when the Korhans leave his life. Abidin says Ferit is like a brother to him. And Çiçek offers to make a choice, the mother or the Korhans. And if he chooses Ferit, then Ferit will win again. Abidin says she came back to use him in her game. Throwing the rosary, he said that he was not involved in this. Kazım understands who has the Karkin gems. And Çiçek tells Kazım that his eldest daughter is her daughter-in-law. What just doesn't happen in life, Kazım thinks. Meanwhile, Neci called Ferit and made an appointment. Neci stipulated that Ferit come alone. Ferit wants to settle the problem at any cost. Serien comes to the doctor. She asks to start treatment right now. The doctor suggests boosting your immune system first. Esma tells Suna that Serien is nowhere to be found. They call her. Serien said she had gone to get pencils and would be arriving soon. Serien feels unwell on the couch. She can't reach Ferit. Gülgün is also in search of his son, who has not been in touch for a long time. I'm worried she's coming to the mansion. Orkun meets her at the security. He admits that this is not his child. But he doesn't want to suffer his father's humiliation. Orhan asks Gulgan not to tell anyone. Unable to reach Serien, Suna decides to call Ferit. He picked up the phone and said that he was going to meet with Neji. Suna begs me not to go alone. Ferit says she will fix everything at any cost before Serien finds out about them. Ferit thanked Allah for everything he had experienced and got out of the car. Serien arrives home and worries about Ferit. Ferit sees Neji and asks him where the stones are. He says that these cases are not solved that way. Ferit demands to hand over the stones, and Neji asks to forget about the stones. Ferit is coming out of you. He tells Neji that he will take him with him. But the forces, it turns out, are not equal. Abidin asks his mother, why is she trying to separate him from the Korhans? Chesek says he deserves better. But Hal's favorite will always be Ferit. His mother tells Abidin that he will live in Ferit's shadow for the rest of his life. Abidin repeats again that Ferit is like a brother to him. Saisk asked to hold out her hand to her mother. And Abidin did it. Ferito, meanwhile, is not feeling well. Neji asks him to say his last wish. And suddenly food appears to Ferit. Ferit says she is going to him. Not now, Foot said. Neji is doing his job.